Greetings, Kindred. I am Voivode Maquette, and welcome back to our World of Darkness. And apparently there is no rest for the wicked today, because I just got done doing the Airborne Momentum level by level video and saw that Renegade Game Studios had a new little special thing up for me, which I'm incredibly excited about, and I wanted to share with you. We got the preview for the second Inquisition book. So let's hop on in there and check that out, shall we? Okay, so here we are. Here's our cover art. I'm enjoying that so far. I like how it is a supplement for Vampire the Masquerade, although I know a lot of people are interested in playing orgs members or hunters in organizations. We just did the preview for Hunter the Reckoning, I think yesterday, so that's pretty darn cool. Let's see what they've got for us. We've got some beautiful artwork on here. Well, he found something, didn't he? Despite common misconceptions among the Kindred, the Coalition isn't all stone-faced militants hiding swords under their trench coats. Each operation and maneuver requires a varied mix of skill sets. A hard ticket to fill, even if all personnel survive the first few months. The Coalition constantly seeks out and recruits assets who can bring novel approaches to their work, and plenty of hunters and Helsings self-recruits with the same results. The monsters they hunt are undying manipulators with an inscrutable array of supernatural powers at their disposal. Cookie-cutter tactics and paint-by-number massacres won't win this war. They need an army that can fight in every battlefield. Fixers and Facers, social. The Coalition understands that blank bodies navigate the halls of power with unnatural grace, and that they can never truly be defeated unless confronted on the battlefield as well. Fixers are operatives and allies that have power, influence, and connections in the mortal world. Whether gained through inheritance or ambition, these invisible power brokers often shape how the conspiracy approaches a blank body threat once it's detected. Most fixers operate in the shadows, and they can be frustrating enemies for younger blank bodies that prefer to track problems head on. When part of the larger operation, fixers often run their operation from a well-guarded safe house or secure office building. Of course, some of the most important faces on the front line against vampires run their operations from churches, soup kitchens, mosques, and yeshivas. Just as they did under the First Inquisition, clergy burned with righteousness during the Second Inquisition. Deprogrammer. Blank bodies have a way of engendering loyalty in their servants. They're beautiful, powerful, and they hold the power of life and death in their cold hands. People who get sucked into the orbit tend to fall for them, and hard. Deprogrammers undo all of the conditioning from the people they liberate, converting them from brainwashed blank body pawns to informants or cuckoos, or just releasing them to try to reclaim a normal life. Techniques vary, but tend to involve locked rooms and intense psychological and emotional pressure. The aim is not to make the subject happy or healthy, it's to stop them from being useful blank body assets, and if possible, activate them for the Second Inquisition. Some deprogrammers do more than provide counseling. The best of them know how to relieve the effects of blood bonds and domination through blood transfusion, strong psychiatric medication, and, in extreme circumstances, psychosurgery. A little loss of cognitive function is a small price to pay for freedom. Then it seems that we have a character sheet here that can be used for right now. Let's see. General difficulties 4 to 2. Standard dice pools, 4 physicals, 6 socials, 6 mentals. Secondary attributes, 6 health, 7 willpower. Exceptional dice pulls, Academics 7, Medicine 7, Persuasion. In Deprogramming 8, Science 7, Equipment NA. Special. The deprogrammer has access to drugs, religious ceremonies, or just highly specialized psychological approaches to alleviate blank body mind control. Using them effectively requires a successful intelligence plus medicine drug roll, academics, religion, or psychotherapy, or at difficulty equal to the highest discipline rating of the influencing vampire. This short-term effect lasts 1 scene. That's almost like a power in and of itself. I understand that it takes time to work, but you really got to think about the ability to undo a blood bond, even temporarily, and undo domination. That's pretty insane. Long-lasting deprogramming takes 3 days to a week. The deprogrammed ghoul or thrall loses 1 die from Wit's Pool, but resists their former master with 4 extra dice. That's freaking brutal. Alright, so that is what we got. We got a quick description and we got a character sheet. I do like that special because it really does show it as almost like a power. These are the disciplines of the Inquisition. And I like the fact that it's giving us something like deprogrammers and fixers and stuff like that first, because that's the kind of thing we're going to run into first when it comes to getting into the higher echelons of the Second Inquisition. Because everybody can make a Second Inquisition agent that's just there to bang bang, shoot them up, kill the blank bodies. Those, and if you can't, they're in the source books. They're in the core book for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. But this is a very interesting book. I think I'm excited to see it. I can't wait to do a full review on it. But this is what our preview looks like. If you guys don't have it and you want it, head on over to Renegade Game Studios. It's there. It's for free. You have to fill out the shipping order stuff, but there is no charge. They will send it directly to you. All you got to do is download it to your computer, and you are ready to go if you want to get working on some of the higher inner workings of the Second Inquisition. I am Voivode Maquette. This is Our World of Darkness, and thank you for taking a look at the Second Inquisition with me. Good evening.